All right, welcome to the Pre-Algebra Review, Chapter 1. This is found on page 52 of your textbook. And we're going to start out with problem number 1. Problem number 1 asks us to draw a coordinate plane. So here's a coordinate plane. And it wants us to draw the x-axis. So here is your x-axis. It also wants us to identify the y-axis. This is the y-axis. And the origin. And the ordered pair for the origin is 0, 0. And then the quadrants. And the quadrants go 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, problem number 2 is asking us, explain how these vocabulary terms are related. Power, base, and exponent. And I'll go back to an exponent. The base is the 5. Here is the exponent. And the whole thing together is called a power. And that's how they're related. Here is problem number 3. We need to explain how you find the opposite of an integer. Well, if a number is -5, the opposite is +5. So all you do is change it from a positive to a negative, or if it's negative, change it to a positive. Question number 4 asks us, what is a variable expression? And a variable expression has 3 parts. It has numbers, variables, and an operation. So an example would be 5 plus x is equal to 20. We have a number, we have a variable, and we have an operation. Problems 5 through 12, we're going to be using p is equal to 12 and q is equal to 1.5. Here is problem number 5. It says 35 minus p. P is 12, so we have 35. Subtract 12, which gives us 23. Here's problem number 6, q plus 2. Q is 1.5. 1.5 plus 2 is 3.5. Problem number 7, 60 divided by p would be 60 divided by 12, which is 5. Number 8 says 16 times q, so this would be 16 times 1.5 is equal to 24. Number 9 is p plus q. P is 12, q is 1.5. That gives us 13.5. Number 10 says p minus q, so we would have 12 minus 1.5, which is 10.5. 11 is p divided by q. P is 12. 12 divided by 1.5 is 8. Number 12 is p times q. This is 12 times 1.5, which is 18. On problems 13 through 20, we're asked to evaluate the power. I'm expecting you to use a calculator on these. 10 to the fourth is 10,000. 0.3 to the third power is 0.027. 15 is 12 and a half squared, which is 156.25. Number 16 is 3 to the fifth power, which is 243. Seventeen is 5 to the fifth, which is 3,125. 18 is 15 squared, which is 225. Problem 19 is 1.2 to the third power, which is 1.728. Number 20 is 0.8 to the fourth power, which is 0.4096. Wait, one. Problem 21 on the review is asking us to use order of operations. If we look through this problem from left to right, we have to do multiplication first. So the first multiplication part that we come to is 20 times 5. 20 times 5 is 100. We rewrite the problem as 100 plus 7 times 3. Once again, we use order of operations left to right. We have to do the multiplication part first. 7 times 3 is 21. This will be 100 plus 21, which equals 121. Problem 22 is 5 plus 4 divided by 3 minus 2. And I'm going to rewrite this problem using parentheses. 5 plus 4, the whole group, divided by 3, and then minus 2. Order of operations tells us we have to do the parentheses first. 5 plus 4 is 9. We can rewrite this as 9 divided by 3 minus 2. Order of operations again, we have to do division first. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Problem 23 is 28 divided by the group 5 minus 1 times 3. Order of operations says we have to do the parentheses first. So we rewrite this as 28 divided by 5 minus 1 is 4 times 3. Left to right, we do multiplication or division. So we would do 28 divided by 4, which is 7. And we have 7 times 3, which is 21. For problems 24, 25, and 26, we need to list these from least to greatest. And if you're not good at listing from least to greatest, imagine a number line, place these on a number line, and read them from left to right. Another way to do it is to think the largest negative comes first. So the largest negative would be -6. Then the next one would be -3. Then the next one would be 0, and then 4, and then 7. -25, we're going to do the exact same thing. The largest negative would be -6, then -4, then -3, then 2, 5, 6. 26, the largest negative is -12. Whoa, let's try that again. Negative 12, negative 8, negative 7, then 1, then 4.